For today's session, I would like for us to think of the intention of non-attachment. Aparigraha is the Sanskrit terminology for non-attachment, and I'm going to read a little bit from Restorative Yoga for Ethnic and Race-Based Stress and Trauma by Dr. Gail Parker. Change is inevitable. No matter how much we wish that things would remain the same, and no matter how hard we try to ensure that they do, that is not the way life works. Summer becomes fall, fall becomes winter, winter becomes spring. Day becomes night, and young becomes old. That is the way of nature. Our resistance to change prevents us from growing and living life in a dynamic and enjoyable way. So aparigraha is a practice of surrendering to the inevitability of change. Trying to hold on to life as it is, as fleeting as it is kind of a hopeless battle. So being able to change and grow with it, to still flourish, is what might benefit us to strive and thrive for. With that said, I'd like to take some alternate nostril breathing. I will try and mirror you, and so you can either do thumb out, pointer finger and pinky finger together, or if that doesn't work for you, then just do the thumb and the pinky finger. Okay, I'm going to inhale through the right side first, so I am gently, I'll mirror you. So inhale through the right side first, which means you're going to gently plug the left side. Inhale deeply for 4 counts. Hold it and switch. 3, 2, 1. Exhale the other side. Hold and switch, or rather, stay. Inhale through the left side. Hold and switch. Exhale. Hold and hold and hold. One more set. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Stay here. Inhale. Hold, switch. Exhale. And release. Ideally, you would do that several more times. I just wanted to introduce it to you so that you have some idea of what you can do to either clear the sinuses or invigorate you for the day. So let's get started. We'll begin with our sun salutation A and B. I'm only going to do 2 sun salutation A's, and then we'll move right into the rest of our flow for today. So coming to mountain pose, finding the Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, arms to upward salute. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back high to low plank chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward dog. Sending the gaze to our belly. Breathing here, 3 breath cycles. Stretching the shoulders, sending the hips up to the ceiling. Lengthening the backs of our knees, trying to send our heels towards the mat, and broadening in the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, rise to upward salute. Gaze up at the thumbs. Exhale, hands to heart center or your sides. 1 more set of sun salutation A. Use your breath to inform your movement. Exhale it back. Keep those elbows tight by your sides. Hands directly under shoulders. Exhale, downward dog. 3 breath cycles. And You are free to do what you need to do in this position to loosen up, stretch or strengthen your body. Rotate externally in the shoulders, trying to turn the elbows so that if they were to bend, they would bend towards your knees rather than out to the sides. Inhale to halfway lift, stepping those feet between the hands, long, straight spine. Exhale, fold over the legs, looking at the belly. Inhale, upward salute. And bring the hands to heart center as you exhale. Sun salutation B. Utkatasana chair pose. Send the hips back, arms sweep upward overhead. Feet can be together and touching or slightly apart. Exhale, fold over your legs, look at your belly. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, step or jump back, high to low plank, control it down. Inhale to upward dog, shining your heart through. Exhale to downward dog. Stepping forward with your right foot, bending that right knee. Sweep the arms up into warrior one. Back heel is down. Hips are squared to the front, knees tracking over second and third toe. Exhale, lower down, high to low plank. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. In upward dog, make sure you're not crunching your neck. Left leg goes forward into warrior one. Back heel is down. Arms are parallel, squaring the hips to the front. Exhale, lower down, high to low plank. Inhale to upward dog. Knees are lifted off of the mat or floor. Exhale to downward dog. Hold here for 3 breath cycles. If you are watching this at a later time besides class, you are welcome to repeat sun salutations A and B for more reps if you like. It is definitely yogi's choice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the leg. Inhale to chair pose, sending those hips back with your weight in the heels, not arching in the back, but lengthening. Send the tailbone down and out. Nice straight spine. And rise to Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Finding your breath here. You're going to send your left leg back. We're going to go immediately into dynamic splits. So, sending that left leg back into a nice low lunge. Lower that back knee. Come to the top of your foot so you're stretching your ankle. And shift forward and back. As I shift forward, I inhale, opening my heart and chest cavity. As I shift back, I exhale. Squaring the hips as much as possible. If you are on a harder surface like a floor, you can put something underneath your knee. Exhale and send that right leg back to meet the left. Come to tabletop. Take one set of cat and cow. And we are going to extend right arm, left leg. So we've just been stretching that left hip flexor in the lunge. We're going to continue to do that, okay? Find your balance here. And bend that left foot so that it's pointed up towards the ceiling. And open up that right side. Reach back and take a hold of the inside of the left foot. We're coming to tiger pose. Find your balance, activate your core. If this is too much, you're welcome to just stay in the extended pose with the right arm forward, left leg back. Reach up with that left foot. Open your chest towards the right if possible. And gently release. One set of cat and cow. And send the left foot forward, this time in dynamic splits. Right knee is down, right ankle stretched. Shifting forward and backward. Inhaling as you send your chest forward. Exhaling as you rock back.
several sets. We're stretching that right hip flexor and the left hamstring. Last one. Exhale, send that left leg back to meet the right. One set of cat and cow. And this time we're going to extend the left arm forward and the right leg back, activating our core, finding that balance. Breathing into this, keeping that right hand stretched, distributing that weight. Bend that right knee, reaching the toes up to the ceiling, trying not to arch the back, and reach up and over with that left arm. Take hold of the right foot inside of the right foot and find your balance. Get a stretch, the right hip flexor and quad, reaching that foot up. This is too much again. Just go to the extension, find your balance with the right arm forward and left leg back. And gently release. We're going to thread the needle to the right and the left. So just take that right arm right from here and send it underneath that left armpit. Lower your body down, right ear and shoulder to the mat or floor, keeping the hips high. Just get a gentle twist of the torso. One more breath. Unwind and switch to the opposite side. Sending that left arm underneath the right armpit, lowering left ear and shoulder to the mat or floor. Stretching, making a space between the ear and the shoulder. Hips are high and squared. Breathing deeply. Inhale, rise up. And we are going to extend into high to low plank. Inhale through upward dog, a quick vinyasa. Exhale through downward dog. And hop the legs in to your hands on either side of the mat. Mulasana, Malasana, Yogi Squat, or Garland Pose. Take the hands in prayer, gently pressing open at the hips. Staying here for 2 more breaths. Allowing the pelvis to sink lower towards the mat and lengthening the spine, not hunched up, pressing the shoulders open, shining your heart forward. 1 more breath. And gently lower down. Bringing right foot in, taking a hold of the outside of the foot, and gently balancing on the coccyx. Left foot in. We'll extend the right leg and the left, keeping that core engaged. Take a moment to just explore where you're holding your weight, where you feel most stable. If you can shift backwards or forwards, if you should bring your legs closer or further apart from one another, and what that does to your balance. If you fall over, it is okay. Just take a moment to play with that balance. Breathing into that 1 more breath. You can even test and see if you can let go of your hands for a moment. Or let go of your feet with your hands. And bring the feet back in. Step it wide, pressing forward into Malasana once again. And we're going to take this into crow. So, gently taking your hands, pressing them into the mat, spreading the weight between the fingers. You're going to shift your weight forward. Taking your knees and bringing them all the way up to the armpits. You're going to send your gaze forward, start to round or dome your back. And one at a time, you'll lift your knees, lift your feet so that you are balanced on your arms. Looking forward, hips high, feet as high as you can get them. If you need to come down, don't hesitate. slowly lower down. Take a step back. We're going to try one more time, and this time we're going to lower into a tripod headstand. Okay? So, placing those hands firmly on the mat, spreading the fingers wide, distributing that weight as evenly as possible, and bringing those knees all the way up to the armpits. Going to lift one foot and then the other, looking forward, sending your gaze out, rounding your back, and then slowly bring your head, whoops, not quite like that. Woo! Well, again, if you fall, just come out of it as gracefully as possible to not injure yourself. That's actually kind of fun. I'll try to catch up with you all quickly. So, from crow, you are going to gently lower down. Not like I did just now. Gently lower down. There we go. If this causes you any type of pain, please stop immediately. Make sure that you are on the crown of your head and not on the front of your head, because that'll crunch up your neck. Pull your shoulders away from your head and press into your hands as much as possible to take away some of the weight that is on your head and neck. From here, you are welcome to bring your knees together and up. You can extend one leg at a time, straight overhead, bringing it back down. You can switch to the other leg if you feel so inclined. You are also welcome to bring both legs up together. Just make sure that the shoulders are pulling away from the ears, the core is engaged, and we're pressing into your hands. Slowly lower back down to either the knees on the arms or just extend the foot right out. And come out of this slowly and gently. From here, we're going to send the legs through, cross at the ankles, come to your bottom, and bring the soles of the feet together for bound ankle pose, Baddha Konasana. Taking gentle twists here. If you have a strap nearby, we are about to lower to our backs. So gently roll down through the spine. Stay here for just a moment in reclined bound ankle pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a moment to just breathe and reset. Turn your head side to side. Make sure your neck is feeling all right. And right from here, we're going to take bridge or reverse tabletop. Okay, so you can either, for reverse tabletop, you will come to an upright seated position. Place your hands slightly behind you and press up, making a flat surface from your shoulders to your knees, opening your chest up. For bridge, you will place the hands by your ears, your feet about hip width apart, toes pointing directly in front of you. And I like to press up to my head first as you lift, and then lift all the way up, opening your heart with your fingertips pointed towards your feet. You want to stay there for a couple of breaths, and then gently lower down. You can take that 2 or 3 times. If you want that stretch, but your body is not quite getting there, you are welcome to stay on your back and gently press the pelvis forward, reaching your fingertips towards your heels. Try to make a straight line from your knees to your shoulders, lengthening the spine here. Don't let your knees flap out to the side, but rather keep them pressing right over your toes, same direction as the toes. Breathing into this, nourishing your body, and lower down. So whether you took reverse tabletop bridge or that modified bridge, it is yogi's choice. Whatever feels good in your body, it is important to listen to your body. At this time, you will take your strap. If you have one, either way, extend the legs to the front, bend the right leg in, and extend big hand or big toe to hand. We're going to carry this to the side. So you can either grab at the lower leg or at the toe, or if you have a strap, you're welcome to send it around the foot. And gently carry that leg to the side as far as your body comfortably goes without lifting up that opposite hip. You can extend the other arm to the side for counterbalance and to help you keep stable. So really send that opposite hip down, lengthen behind the knee, get a nice stretch of this hip flexor, and gently bring it back up to center, and switch with or without the strap. So send that right leg out long, gentle stretch behind this leg. You can hold it at the lower leg, you can hold it at the ankle or the foot, or again, use that strap. Carry it to the side, keeping that opposite hip anchored down and the spine long. Breathe here, stretching through that right hip flexor. Gently bringing it up to center and lowering down into reclined bound angle pose, bringing the soles of the feet together for your final resting pose. You can extend your legs to the corners of the mat for Shavasana or remain here in Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. Breathe in deeply, palms up, eyes closed. Just relax. You did great. And if you fell on your head like me, you had a little bit of an adventure. Breathe into this. Notice any body parts that are tense, tight, or that need to be loosened up. If you are taking this class independently or watching this recording as makeup, you can stay here as long as you require. If you are with me, we are going to have to get up. So roll to one side with the eyes closed, resting your head on your bicep. You're going to allow your head to be heavy as you press into the floor and roll up, chin into the chest. Shift your way into Sukhasana, easy seated pose. Just take a moment to appreciate all that you've accomplished and that non-attachment, like you do this to do it. You do it because you can. It's okay if you don't improve as rapidly as you would like to. Enjoy the experience because that's what life is. It is a collection of experiences. Give thanks for the breath within you and enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.